Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the SP404 mk2, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. Mike writes in and asks if DJ mode will send clock rate out. I don't remember. I may have tested this before, but it's been quite a while if I had. So a couple settings we got to make sure we have set up first. I've got the output going to the input on the MPC. So we should be able to send MIDI over. Okay. The sync value needs to be set to MIDI clock, maybe an MTC. I don't know. It's probably sending MIDI clock, but we'll find out in a second. Let's also go to preferences. You're going to want to go check your input ports, and you'll probably want to make sure you got, like on MPC 1, I've got global, control, and track. Global control are probably both going to need to be on for this, but I'm just taking a guess. Similarly, on the SP404 mk2, we need to make sure it's sending a MIDI clock out. So I'm going to go Shift Pad 13 to get into Utility. We're going to go to System. And down here, I can see I have MIDI sync out to off. I usually don't use, I usually have the SP404 mk2 synced to a device connected to it, not the other way around. But if you're running DJ mode and you want to make sure you can kind of play external stuff on a different device, you might want this. So let's exit out. We've got it on. Now, first thing I'm just going to do for a test is play a pattern. Yeah, so it grayed out. It doesn't say 102, but I'm assuming it is taking the external source. I'd have to play something here to really test it, but I am pretty confident that we're getting something over here. So let's go into DJ mode. I'm in here. I've loaded a track. So if I play this, it believes it's 72 BPM. And we are grayed out up here. So it is seeming like we're getting a MIDI track. I want to load in anything. Let's just load something. Let's see. Oh, I stopped it. We're going to have to start over. I apologize. Let's record a drum loop. We'll find out pretty quickly. I guess I was playing some of those notes a little quiet. Fix that. Automation. Get these in. Okay. We're going to stop everything because it's definitely getting the transport controls. So if I restart this track and hit play, definitely not playing 96 BPM. I don't know what the BPM of this actual track is. So let's do this. Let us resample something that we know what it is. We'll exit out. Why is it not playing? What have I done to break myself here? I just want you to play. What's wrong? Oh, because I'm in DJ mode. I got to get out of DJ mode, right? Exit out. Yes. Apologies for that. Just forgetting what I'm doing. Okay. I'm going to go back here. So these are now in sync. Sounds fine. So what I want to do to find out if we can get DJ mode to work is let's go copy, go pad 13. I want to switch over to sample. So we're going to export this pattern into a sample. Go D13, seems good. We're going to go copy. So we know that this is 102 BPM. Curiously, it's sending over the BPM and clock while it was playing this. Kind of funny. I said D. What am I? What did I just do? I thought I exported that to D13. There we go. Okay. I'm just a terrible host at this. Let's go back in. D13. We want to load that in. Channel select. D13. Enter. We know this is 102 BPM. So just see if this will stay in sync. I think we're good. Pause stops it and doesn't reset it. That is definitely a problem. So you can hear we're now out of sync, and the reset isn't triggering us back again. So I think you have to make sure you know what you're doing, unlike me, where I'm just kind of flubbing around and taking some guesses. So transport controls to restart at the beginning of the track are not working. So if you're going to make sure you're starting, you're going to make sure you're stopped everywhere. If you play, it's going to play in sync. I suspect, like you can see it's still going. And if you get halfway decent timing, you can restart the next track. You could set this up to loop or something. I would guess that it will stay in time. But pausing it definitely is not going to work. It's going to make cutting over to another track potentially interesting, but it should be fine as long as you keep them in sync. Anyway, Mike, I hope this is good information for you. I don't really mess around with DJ mode too much, but if you have more questions, I'm happy to try and play around with it and see if I can figure some stuff out. But I would say on the surface level, it looks like it works to keep things in sync. Probably with some caveats and things that you need to be careful of so that you don't end up with a huge out of sync mess. But I do know we can kind of nudge BPM and do bends and things to try and do like a DJ style to kind of speed up temporarily or slow down some things to get them in sync. So I bet you if you practice, you can get like some pretty good effects and sequences and patterns synced. But beyond that, I'm just going to have to say probably good luck, and it might be a good reason to use the switch over to actually playing a pattern from DJ mode and have it sequencing external gear, but that might not be what you're going for. Anyway, everybody, thanks for stopping by. Keep asking questions, keep making music. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good, and peace.